with their warm, thick coats of black and white feathers. Now move that around so everyone gets a good look. Those are good-looking birds, aren't they?
They kind of look like you.
They're almost as cute as I am, I know.
Except for they don't have a scarf and earmuffs.
That's true. You know, it's nearly impossible to take a bad picture of a penguin. I mean, look at me, for instance. Every side is a good side. The camera loves me. Let's see the next page. Now, if you're going to take my picture, try to get my thin side, okay? If you can find it, you can shoot it. That's my motto.
Okay.
In the picture.
The mother penguin lays 2 big eggs. Both the mother and the father take turns keeping the chicks safe and warm. Now show that to everyone. On the first page, Mama Penguin is looking after the eggs, and on the next page, Mom and Dad are taking care of the babies. But you know what? The book kind of skipped over a pretty cool part of the story about how we keep our eggs warm so they hatch. Boys and girls, do you know what we penguins have to do to keep our eggs warm?
Sit on it.
That's right. But before we can sit on the eggs, we have to set the eggs on top of our feet. That keeps the eggs from touching the cold, icy ground. So that keeps the bottom of the eggs warm. But they're right, Ella. To keep the rest of the eggs warm, we sit on them. We use our big belly and a little pouch underneath. And this is what we do. If I had an egg on my feet, that would work pretty good. I just kind of squanch down over the top of the egg and I cover it up with my tummy. Pretty smart, huh? Let's show them the next page. The mother penguin searches for food for her chicks, swimming and leaping through the icy water. Now show that to everyone. Would you guys want to take a swim in that water?
No.
I'm not sure you would like it very much.
It would be so cold.
But of course, I love it. As a matter of fact, if I had to describe that water using just one word, I think I would have to call it invigorating. Do you guys know what the word invigorating means?
Yes.
Ella, do you know what the word invigorating means? Invigorating means that if you jumped into that cold water, whew, it would put pep in your step, baby. I don't think she needs any pep in her step. You're doing good. Let's see the next page. The mother penguin keeps her eye on the shore. Then, finally, the feast begins. And that, boys and girls, is my favorite page of the whole book because it talks about eating. Can you show that to everyone? Now, when I said the word feast, I was not talking about a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. No. What do penguins like to eat? Anybody know what penguins like to eat? Fish, and lots of it. You better turn the page, I'm getting hungry.
I just want catfish.
The young penguins grow up together, surrounded and protected by their parents. Now look at all of those penguins in that group. That's a lot of birds. Can everyone see that? Now you know there are 2 special words that you can use to describe a group of penguins. You could call that group a colony of penguins. Can you say that word?
A colony of penguins.
That's good. Or you could call that group of penguins a rookery of penguins. I know, rookery is kind of a funny sounding word. Usually, Ella, when I'm hanging out with my penguin friends, we always end up calling that a hockey game. You know, like the Nashville Predators. Anyone here ever watched a Predators game? Have you seen all the stuff the players have to wear when they get on the ice? Oh my goodness! What do they wear on top of their head?
A snow hat.
A helmet, and then their uniform has all that padding on their body. And what do they wear on their feet?
Snowshoes.
What do they wear to get on the ice?
Ice skates.
Ice skates, that's right. Now, do we penguins need to wear any of that stuff when we get on the ice? No. As long as we have our bellies to slide on the ice, we are good to go. Let's show them the next page. Penguins are most unusual birds. They cannot fly because their wings are too small. Now everyone look at those pictures. That shows you our problem. Penguins have great big bellies and little bitty wings. That's not a good combination when you're trying to get off the ground to fly. So, if we cannot fly with our wings, what do we use them for?
Swimming.
Oh, I heard the right answer. Turn the page and show them. What is that penguin doing right there? Show that to everyone. Penguins use their flipper-like wings to swim in the seas of Antarctica. Now, is the water there hot or is it cold? Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you guys been to Antarctica to take a swim?
No.
I didn't think so. But wouldn't that be a great field trip, Ella? You and your friends load up a bus and drive all the way to Antarctica. Would that be a good trip? What do you guys think? Well, you know, it's a long ride, and you can't get there by land. You'd have to park your bus at some point, get on a boat or an airplane to finish the trip. But it would be a long bus ride, Ella. You would want to pack a lunch. I'd recommend a tuna sandwich. Would you like a tuna sandwich? Makes me hungry to think about it. Now let's show them one more page, alright? If you guys ever get to visit Antarctica, you're going to see a whole lot of that right there. Show that to everyone. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
It's like a vacation paradise. Can you guys imagine all the fun you could have there if you got to visit for a month or so? Boys and girls, close your eyes. Let's pretend you're in Antarctica. There's no Xbox. There's no PlayStation. There's no Nintendo Wii. There's no Chuck E. Cheese. No Disney Channel to watch. No Cartoon Network. No Nickelodeon. And don't forget, no bathrooms. No bathrooms is always a deal breaker, I know. Now open your eyes, look at the picture again. I think we know why it's not very crowded in the picture. But it sure is pretty. And that is the end of the book. Can we all give Ella a big hand for helping? Yay! Thank you, Ella. You did a good job. You can have a seat.